Hey, welcome back to Invest in Yourself, live from Lake Wiley, South Carolina. I'm Larry. This is Nathan Amaral.
Hey, Larry. How's it
What's
going?
happening?
Going well.
How you
well
doing?
this week.
You always got the fanciest shirts, man. This is GQ.
GQ.
The man, the legend.
I have to say, your shirt today is. I'm envious of that shirt today. That's a good one right there.
I'm on vacation.
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly.
So, Nathan, you're going to talk to us about building relationships as it relates to making offers, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Today's topic is I call it building bridges and not building bridges and not burning them, or burning your bridges, right? Is that what they call it?
Bridges or bridges?
Bridges. Yeah, we're talking about bridges.
Bridges, not bridges.
Not bridges. Yeah. So
That's hard for you to say from being from Boston,
right? It was a little hard. I was like, bridges. I mean, they sound so similar. But in real estate, and especially getting started, I always hear this. There's a lot of people who are trying to get started in real estate, and their biggest concern is, when I'm talking to a realtor, I don't want to look stupid. I'm talking to another investor. I'm networking at a group event or something like that. I want to make sure that I don't look stupid, but also that I'm building they see me as a credible investor. They see me as someone who knows what I'm talking about, knows what I'm doing, and worthy, or a good relationship, partnership that could be that could work together and do deals.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, exactly. Fake it till you make it. So I know that when you get started in real estate investing, sometimes you're going to be faced with different challenges with dealing with other people. Realtors, banks, any other contractors, or the real estate business is a people business. And what's important is that as you build these relationships, you're not burning the bridges as you go through that process. And, Larry and I were just talking about, dealing with realtors, that because you may go through and try to find your best realtor, your best partnership, it's not going to happen on the first try. You may meet someone, but the majority of the time, it's going to take quite a few realtors to actually find that solid one that you can do business with. How many realtors do you happen to go through before you kind of found Wendy?
All of them.
All of them. That's a good one.
And it's just about true.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, there's still, to this day, we have some of our guys in the office, or our virtual assistants, they'll call up some realtor, and the realtor say, oh, no, I don't work with you guys. No, I wouldn't be interested in working with you guys. Because, listen, you can't make everybody happy. I mean, we're good people. We do what we say we're going to do, and we do the best we can, but you can't make everybody happy. No matter what business you're in, there's no way you can please 100% of the people.
Yep.
So don't even try. Just do the best you can. I'm a firm believer in do it right, sleep at night. As long as you do all you can do, you can't worry about the rest, right?
Absolutely. And this came up recently. A friend of mine gave me a call and said, that he was working his business, and, he felt that he had did some people wrong. And the question was, what should I do? What should I just let it go and, just part ways, or should I make it right? And like Larry said, if you want to sleep at night, make it right. Don't burn your bridges with those relationships, because you never know when that person's going to come up again. And especially as in real estate and dealing with other people, if you're going to be in this industry for the long haul, and it's not just a short-term fix, you want to make sure those relationships are right, because most of the time those people are going to come back in your life. So what's important in moving forward and getting started building those great relationships is your attitude. It is your attitude in the way you see yourself, but also in the way you see other people. And your attitude is going to be your best foot forward. And when you start there, if you start good there, you will end well there as well. And, I have to say that no matter if a deal goes bad or if a relationship goes sour, your attitude is actually going to help pull that through. It's going to help you see the positive in the entire situation. And that hands down is probably the end all be all to building a successful relationship, is your attitude in the relationship. Because even at times, you're going to make mistakes. You're not going to say the right thing. You're going to maybe sometimes look stupid. But if you go with a good attitude, I mean, it's gonna pull through. No one wants to hang around a drain sucker, those drains. No one wants to be around a drain. I mean, if you know that in your own life, you don't want to hang around people that are drainers. You want to be around people that are sustainers. And in order to do that, you have to have a positive and good attitude in the mix in building your business.
That's really, really good, Nathan. That is awesome. I just want to add something as Nathan was sitting here talking about this. It reminded me that there's a lot of people who watch training like this that's brand new, okay? And you're nervous about this. You may not be a good negotiator. You may not be good at sales, and that's what negotiating is. It's sales, negotiating, all that good stuff. And you may be apprehensive about it. You may be nervous about it, especially if you get a realtor on the phone and you say, well, can you tell me a little bit about how much work it needs? The realtor might come back and say, well, you're the investor. You tell me, and it just throws you off. Don't be afraid to be honest. Don't be afraid to be open with them. Put yourself out there a little bit. For example, I tell people, if you get a comment like that from a realtor, you might just want to back up and say, look, I'm really interested in this property and other properties similar to this. I am brand new. Maybe I don't know all the answers to everything. Maybe I don't even know all the questions to ask. And I'm green. I'm brand new. I'm a newbie. But I've got some education. I've got my money lined up. And I am a ready, willing, and able buyer on the phone right now. What should I be asking?
That's a great question.
Just put yourself out there, right?
Yeah, that's great. And yeah, put yourself out there. It's okay to be a little vulnerable. But another thing too is as you're building these relationships is know that you have a support team, right? Know that you have a team, especially if you're associated with the Goins group, is that you have a support team. So you can say we, my peers, right? You can say that and say that you're not alone. Right? If you don't have an answer to the question, you say, you know what, that's a great question. I got to go ask my team. I got to go ask a good trusted advisor in my life. And what's important about that is surround yourself with a good circle of people. Be in an inner circle. Be in a group that is going to be okay with you not saying the right thing, or where you can be open and you can be yourself and know that what your thoughts are and your mistakes and that your vulnerability is okay, because we're all growing, especially with real estate, is getting started, or even as real estate changes. Hey, we all don't know everything, and you won't either. But as you grow in your real estate business, you know that you have a support team, you have a circle of individuals that care about you and that want to help you succeed. So that's what's so great about being with an inner circle, because you have that support. You have that continued support that you can say, hey, I need some help, or I got this question. That's really important.
Yeah, everybody needs somebody to call on, when they need to. Okay? So, Nathan, that's really good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Go out and apply it.
Go out and make it happen.